Hi there, Deirdre here from Starwise. Just popping in today to let you know the 30th of December 2024, we have a new moon in Capricorn. So this is a very interesting because this is the second new moon we've had in one calendar month, which is a fairly unusual thing, but obviously very relevant to our intentions moving forward. So it's almost like two new moons in one month have given us a double opportunity to look at where we're going, what we want to achieve, and what we want to put out there, and what we want to manifest, more importantly, for our year ahead. So when we've got a new moon sort of happening at the 30th of December, not only does it give us the ability to set our intentions for the month ahead, but it also gives us the ability to set our intentions for the whole year ahead for all of 2025. So Capricorn energy is a very grounded, very practical energy. And so what Capricorn loves is structure and organization and management and plans and foundations, and everything that's solid and reliable is very Capricornian. And so what we've got the opportunity to do at this new moon is to set a structure or a foundation for ourselves for the month ahead, but also for 2025, that's going to allow us to move on and move forward. And so, as we know, if you're wanting to create anything in life, whether it be a new career, a new relationship, to move to a new place, whatever it might be, it needs anything we need to create needs to come from a solid foundation. Because if we want to create something built on a house of cards, it's too easy for it all to come tumbling down. But when we've got something with a solid background or a solid foundation to it, then we can go off on tangents, and we can go off and do different things. We can be alternative, we can be creative, we can be intuitive, we can be all those things we want to be, because we've got something to fall back on that is that foundation to grow from. So this is a great time to really set your intentions for how much you want to improve your life over the next year. Because Saturn Capricorn is a very ambitious energy, and that ambition is always about bettering themselves and getting to a better place in life. And that it's not so much about wanting to be the king of the world and control and rule everything. It's much more about just wanting to have a goal and achieve it. So set your sights on something and get there. So if you imagine Capricorn is represented by the goat, and the goat is probably the most sure-footed animal out of all the animals on the planet. And so it always gets where it needs to go. It very rarely falls and has to start again, because it picks its path, and it's got that solid, sure-footed foundation to always rely on. And the thing that comes down to at the end of the day, and it can be a real challenge for Capricornian people, and maybe a challenge for all of us while we're in Capricorn season, is to set that foundation based on trusting in yourself, trusting that you know what is best for you, that the direction you want to take will be the most successful one for you, that the people you want to engage, the places you want to go, all of that is all something that's going to help you to grow and expand and develop and become more successful. But it's got to be on a solid foundation. So it's a great time, like I said, to create those new structures for moving forward. Now, what we saw with, while we've had Pluto and Capricorn, the big, thing that I talk about probably too much, it's really showed us the importance of structure, but it also showed us very clearly that structures, we grow out of them. They become outdated, they become worn out, they become past their use by date. And this is very much what we saw with Capricorn, with Pluto and Capricorn, with these sort of structures set up that really, as time went on, we got to see they were only favoring a very few people, and they weren't working for the highest good of all concerned. So therefore, we need new structures. And now that we're in the age of Aquarius, those structures need to be very different to what they were before, but they still need to be solid. They still need to be something you can trust and rely upon within yourself. So whether that be a gift or a talent that you have, whether it be a belief that you have, whether it be a perspective that you have in life, but you've got to create your foundations based on what you trust within you, and then you develop yourself from there. If you sort of want to do something, but you don't trust you're going to be good at it, you don't trust you know anything about it, but you're going to carry on developing it, well, you're not coming from a solid enough foundation. It's sort of like it's teetering all the time, because the belief isn't there that you're going to get there. And that's what you need to install in yourself first, is that belief that you're going to get there, that is going to be your end result. And then you have the foundation that you're working from towards achieving that goal. So what else have I got written down here? So yeah, so what do you really, I feel that one of the most important things for looking forward into 2025 is to focus on the reality that you want to live in. Focus on a world that you want to live in, because what we think and what we create within our own minds, what we visualize, is the basis for our manifestation. Your manifestation doesn't come from your actions and your words. It comes much more from the way that you think. And so when we trust in the way that we think, when we trust that we know what we're doing, that we've got ourselves, we've got ourselves, our own backs, and that we can trust in our own knowledge, our own abilities, our own gifts, when we can trust in all of that, then we can move forward so much more productively and with all of that confidence and self-belief that we may be lacking without that strong ability to trust and have those foundations based on self-trust in every way. So enjoy this new moon energy and look to creating some structure for yourself for next year, for this month and for next year, that really means that you can rely on you. It doesn't matter, it may only be something very small within yourself that you trust at this time, but it's time that over this next year to develop that, to take that trust or any belief that you have in yourself that's positive and solid and expand on it, make it bigger, make it more successful, make it more ambitious, because that's your foundation that you can work from. And from there, you can be as quirky and as out there as you want to be in the age of Aquarius, but you've got to come back to that foundation, which is all about trust. So enjoy this transit and make those great, good structures for yourself for 2025. And I'll be back again to talk to you soon. Bye.